A lot of people, I don't think, have been on the case that July 11th is going to come and this sentencing is going to happen. And people are like, well, they're going to give him house arrest. And I've said all along, even to disagreement here on the show, they are all in. They are not coming this far to take their foot off the gas on July 11th. So tell us, to David's point, what you expect to happen on July 11th and what in the world changes if you go. Where do we go from there?
Yeah, I do think we have a sentencing. I don't know what it is. It could be 1 year, could be 6 months, could be 4 years. I don't know. But if he is sentenced to jail, and then the RNC attempts to pivot from that, however they do it, I'm done. I'm done with it because I'm at the point now that Trump is the Republican Party. No, there's no doubt about it. He is the Republican Party. So I'm not going to accept a write-in. I'm not going to accept someone that's a backup at all.
Have you heard rumblings? Brian, I want to be clear. Have you heard rumblings of this at all?
Well, I heard like a kind of an off-the-record comment that about 15% of the Republican, base there, or the 15% of the delegates, I guess you could say, were open to having an alternative person in. And I'd be damned if I'm going to get a Tim Scott, a Nikki Haley, a Ron DeSantis. I'm not saying they're not all bad people. I'm not naming bad people here. But this is President Trump's election to win or to lose. Okay? But it's his election. And I will write his name on that ballot if he's sitting in a jail cell. I will write his name on the ballot if he's not even printed on the ballot. I'm going to write it in. And I think millions of Americans are going to do the same thing. He's our nominee, guys. He is the one. He is MAGA. His policies is what made this country great in 2016, this big turnaround that we had. But I do think that he's going to jail, and it pains. It hurts to say that, but I do think he's going to jail, and I do think there's a slim chance they will try to slide somebody else in as a nominee. And I hope I am completely wrong. Man, I hope on July 11th he gets house arrest for a year, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn Mar-a-Lago into a broadcast studio, and we're going to do rallies from there. We're going to do all kinds of stuff. We're still going to help his campaign, without a doubt. Yeah, I mean, that's what you're going to do. That's what I'm going to do. That's what all of Real America's Voice is going to do.